Get your anger out. Smack that bitch up.
That one opened up that time. So you can tell when you squeeze it, you can tell that the inner packet busted. Squeezy. A bunch of things here. First and foremost, we got our fermentables, which we were talking about earlier. We got our Alexander's.
Cool. What the fuck? Wait a minute.
Well, we just got back from our shopping list, and what we're doing is we're celebrating by drinking the very last bottle of Avery 15. It was our 15-year.
Zoom in on that.
15-year anniversary beer. And what this is one of my favorite styles. It's basically a Brett Saison. Some people call it American Wild Ale, but it's got all kinds of Brett funk going on. Awesome. It's 2 years old, and this is the last bottle of it, so that kind of sucks. So anyway, we got our shopping list over here, and what we did, I'll just kind of take you through what we got here. We have the Alexander's Light Liquid Malt. Always go with the lightest color possible. It has the less imperfections, less off flavors. Same thing with the dry malt. This is the ultra light malt. So we have 7 pounds of fermentable sugar. I have an extra pound of it here. We're going to use that for our bottling, but we'll talk about that when we get to that point. As far as adding color and flavor, aromatics, and different toasty, different types of effects, that's where this comes in. This is all of our specialty grains. It's our roasted barley, which is going to give it the deep roasted coffee-like flavor. Chocolate malt, which gives it like a little bit of a sweetness and a little bit more roasted flavor. We also have Carafatu, which is more aromatics, and there was a couple other things. But then we also have the flaked oats, and we were toasting that on that solar panel thing over at Joe's place over at the Princeton Homebrew, that was awesome. Of course, we lit the spoon on fire. But these are going to add a lot of flavor. It's going to give you a lot of. It's going to be very big, silky, smooth, creamy. This is going to be a decadent beer. We also have the lactose sugar, this is the milk sugar, which makes it a milk stout or a cream stout. Basically, they're all different versions of sweet stouts. So the oatmeal makes it sweet and rich and creamy. So is the lactose. It's not fermented by the yeast, so it leaves that residual sugar there. So it's going to have a lot of body. We got our yeast. He hooked us up for free because it's slightly old. The only caveat here really is we didn't get the right strain of yeast that we were going for, and yeast were pretty much the most important thing. So it's going to be good, but it's not the exact strain I was looking for. And we're going with the vanilla beans. I actually got a good price on these, but these are real fresh whole vanilla beans. We're going to slice them open. We're going to throw one in the last 10 minutes of the boil. We're also going to throw one in our secondary fermenter. We'll talk more about fermentation as we get to those steps. The other thing that we decided to do is we got oak shavings. We're going to soak these in bourbon for 2 weeks. And we're going to pitch that into the secondary fermenter as well. So this is going to be a bourbon oak-aged vanilla bean sweet stout. So this is going to be phenomenal.
Liquid pleasure.
On the other boring stuff, we had to buy bottles, we had to buy a new bottling bucket, tubes, and all that other crap. This is the sanitizer. And I have a ton of equipment downstairs. Actually, we can go downstairs and take a look. We'll turn that off real quick, though.
Bye. Don't spill the beer. Okay.
And here you can see there's a bunch of other equipment back here. We have the glass carboys, the one that's upside down. That's our 6.5 gallon carboy. That's where the beer is going to go as soon as we're done with it. The other two are our 5 gallon ones where they'll be our secondary fermenters. But just pretty much all of our other equipment's all down here. Bottle caps, capping device, wort chillers, etc. So nothing all that glamorous. But you can see there's a lot of equipment involved in this. So it's
like a laboratory.
Not to it, but it's fun. So, and just a little bit of a bottle collection that I have. Some of the cooler bottles. Love the stone stuff.
Someday a beer Godz bottle.
Like the gargoyle devil thing. Go figure. So, anyway, that's that.
Ciao.